You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr.X, dressed like a ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was sent in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
What?
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety. Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor, the core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything? The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes. The man in the sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga, Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps. You've nowhere left to go. It's happening again?
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman. There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
Two of them?
And that's impossible. Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan. Pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
Sons of Liberty?
Damn! Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline. Search my pocket. Hurry! It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the President before they launch the nuke. He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the President was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You!
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali-Lulelo.
Is that so? What the?
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face! You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Identify yourself! We meet at last. Is alive!
Hurry! Get away!
But you died!
Leave this to me.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the President is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the President right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for a nuclear strike. Get to the President as soon as possible.
But the President is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the President. There's something else going on here, and the President may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the President before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Alerte jaune seulement pour ça. C'est quand même sympa. Hein. Je devrais peut-être attendre que l'alerte jaune se termine, non? Non, en fait, elle est coincée, je crois. Quoique... Non, j'ai l'impression qu'elle diminue, mais très lentement. Bon, c'est qu'une impression. Non, non, elle bouge pas. Bon, ça sert à rien, faut se barrer. Inutile de perdre du temps. Oh, putain.
Freeze!
Oh. Ok, faut faire gaffe, ils font semblant. Eh ben, quel bordel. Ah, ça y est, ça diminue par contre. Oh putain, il y a autant de gardes de l'autre côté. Je vais attendre que l'alerte se termine. Tranquillement dans le casier. Ah, mon dieu. Quel bordel. Qui vibre dans les mains au rythme des battements de cœur. Bien, bien. Pliskin. Toujours pas de réponse. Rose, tu fais toujours la gueule ou pas?
Jack, do you need to save?
Non, c'est bon. Elle a fini sa crise de jalousie. En même temps, c'est vrai que... Je comprends qu'elle ait fait une crise, hein, parce que c'est quand même... Imaginez le mec qui fait vraiment ça en pleine mission, quoi. Déjà, faire ça de manière générale, bon, c'est dégueulasse. Mais en plus, en pleine mission, c'est... Vraiment, faut vraiment être dérangé, quoi.
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
Eh ben... C'est compliqué ce couple. Cette caméra va me faire chier. Vraiment. C'est bon, ça me fera plus chier. Toi non plus. Toi non plus. Hop. Hop. Voilà, on est tranquille. Bon, je vais faire gaffe au cipher en sortant cette fois. Pas de cipher à l'horizon. Oh, voilà. Oh voilà deux. Allez! Allez putain! Et il y en a un troisième là-bas. Ah le bâtard, il a bougé. Mais! putain! Je l'ai touché. Hop, touché. Eh ben, j'ai eu du mal à l'avoir celui-là. Bref. Il devrait plus y en avoir normalement. Normal, la mouette qui reste posée dans le vide. Oh merde, le bâtard. Trop tard. Normalement, il devrait juste y avoir des ciphers. Oh putain, fais gaffe. Voilà. Donc, je suis censé aller à la Shell 2. Ah putain, je suis pas dans la bonne direction en plus, quel con. Faut que j'aille à l'opposé. Bon, tu me diras, ça peut être pas mal de passer par l'armurerie avant. Il y a peut-être moyen d'obtenir des armes ou des conneries. Putain, par contre, ça fait chier, c'est long à repartir l'alerte jaune. Non, c'est qu'elle est vachement lente à partir au début. Hein. C'est un truc de porc. Chier. Bon bah je suis désolé, vous en avez pour une minute ou deux. Ouais. Je vais pas prendre de risques, je pourrais faire durer l'alerte plus longtemps, mais ce qu'il y a c'est qu'entre temps on se fait un peu chier quoi. Un peu beaucoup même. Oh puis merde, au pire je vais aller voir. Je vais tenter, je vais voir ce qui va se passer. Remarquez, il y a une solution pour gagner du temps. Je vais vous montrer. Salut. Tiens, connard. Vas-y, appelle les renforts. Allez, on me tue, on est gentil, on me tue. Merci. Ça va plus vite que les alertes.
This isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Désolé Rose, je suis mort. Mais non, c'était dans une réalité alternative. Voilà, du coup ça me fait rentrer dans la zone comme si je n'avais pas... été repéré avant d'y aller. Je t'endors, voilà ce qui se passe. Non, non. Il n'y a personne. Tiens. Connard. Donc des munitions pour le RGB, j'ai récolté aussi le RGB en lui-même. Le RGB qui est un lance-grenade en fait. Ici j'avais déjà été, oui. Normalement il y a peut-être 2-3 zones où j'avais pas été. Ouais, genre là, carte level 3. Un sniper. Oui, en plus c'est bien que j'aille là avant parce que je vais en avoir besoin du sniper. Ça m'évite un aller-retour inutile. Putain, j'avais pas été ici. Ok, il y a du Semtex. Tac. Ah bah c'est le M4 ici. C'est ça le M4. C'est une grosse mitrailleuse. Bon, je m'en fous, je me casse. J'ai plus rien à faire ici. Ok, alors attention par contre. Faire gaffe à l'autre PD enculé qui est là-bas là. Lui là. Voilà. Donc là, faut faire gaffe, il y a un cypher qui arrive un petit peu en mode enculé. C'est bon, je devrais pouvoir passer. Ouais. C'est quand même bizarre. Normalement ça arrive un peu plus vite, mais bon. Faut que je traverse cette zone. Ah, elle est chiante cette zone à passer. Putain, je vise mal aujourd'hui. Hein. Je vais juste voir un petit peu en bas. Non, ça c'est level 5, donc je suis pas prêt de pouvoir y aller. Ça aussi c'est level 5. Bon bah. Ah mais là je vais pas... Il s'est réveillé l'autre con là, fait chier. Oh putain, l'autre il a sorti les jumelles, ça rigole pas. Oh. Heureusement que je suis sorti vite parce que ça aurait lancé l'alerte jaune, ça aurait été casse-couille. Ok, il y a un mec aux jumelles juste au-dessus. J'ai le temps de passer ou pas? Ça va être chaud. Non, c'est bon, ça passe. Ça passe, comme une lettre à la poste. Colonel, t'as quelque chose à me dire?
Get out of Shell 1. According to Ames, the president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core. Cross the connecting bridge from the north side of Strut D to get to Shell 2. That's where you need to go.
Ouais, mais en fait, là, il me répète les objectifs. Je m'en fous. Je sais ce que j'ai à faire. Je dois retrouver le président. Puisqu'il ne répond toujours pas.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Bah, on va discuter avec toi, hein, puisqu'on a que ça à foutre, faire des discussions de couple en pleine mission. Hein? Disputons-nous un peu.
Jack, have you remembered what day it is tomorrow?
No.
I see.
You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about? What was it?
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why does it have to be tomorrow?
So I can build up enough courage first. And so you won't run away.
I would never do something like that.
Liar. Every time I want to talk about something, you suddenly remember that you have some work you have to do, or you get a stomachache.
If that's not...
You know it's true. What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, and I won't try to run away.
Is that so? Well then, we'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, you have to come back, okay?
I know.
Ce serait con que tu meurs avant d'écouter ce qu'elle a à te dire. Hop là. Let's go. Oh putain, l'autre il a failli me voir. Ça s'est joué à un cheveu.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Ouais. Bingo Einstein. Bon. Est-ce que j'ai du pentazémine qui me permet donc d'éviter les tremblements au sniper. Je vais viser les unités de commande. Alors il faut toutes les trouver. Il y en a quelques-unes qui sont assez vicieuses. Surtout à haute difficulté. il me semble qu'il y en a une derrière le drapeau. Sons of Liberty. Il y en avait un visiblement. C'est vrai qu'on le voit vraiment par coup d'œil en fait. Et encore, faut être dans le bon angle. Alors attendez, hop. Il y en a une qui est sur un cypher. Il faut pas se foirer. Parce que si le cypher explose, il entraîne dans son explosion l'explosion des autres Mr.X. Allez, 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 allez. Putain, j'arrive pas à viser. C'est bon, je l'ai eu. Ah oui, il y en a un derrière les mouettes là-bas. Ici. Putain. Pardon les mouettes. Et il doit en rester ailleurs. Ah oui, c'est vrai, il y en a un. C'est du troll. Je pense qu'il en reste genre en dessous là, quelque part par là. Ouais, il y en a un là. Ah, il y en a un là-bas. Vous voyez pourquoi j'avais besoin du sniper. Bon, apparemment, je les ai pas tous eus encore. Il n'y en a pas un, genre, quelque part par là. Faut que je fasse gaffe à pas aller dans l'explosion. Ah, ça va, j'ai de la marge encore. Oui, je sais, faut pas que j'avance plus. C'est ça que tu vas me dire?
You haven't destroyed all the control units yet. Use the first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
Je sais, je sais. Je sais ce que je fais. J'essaie de trouver justement. Ah, il y en a une là. Il semblait bien qu'il y en avait une dans le coin. Et c'était la dernière. Ok, on peut traverser du coup. Allez. En route.